Hello friends, today's grammar topic is clauses and its type. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words having a subject, that is the doer of the action, and the verb, that is an action word. It may be either form a complete simple sentence, also known as an independent or a main clause, or it may be joined to other clauses with conjunction to form a compound or a complex sentences. Therefore, knowledge of clause is also important in identifying the type of sentence. There are two kinds of clauses, independent clause and dependent clause. An independent clause is also known as the main clause, expresses the main idea, can function as a stand-alone sentence and make sense on their own. A dependent clause or a subordinate clause depends on the main clause to express the main idea and cannot be a complete sentence, hence cannot make any sense on their own. For example, in the sentence, I'll cook the food if you help me. The main clause is, I will cook the food, and the subordinate clause is, if you help me. The independent clause, I will cook the food, makes the complete sense on its own. But the dependent clause, if you help me, does not make a complete sense on its own and depends on the main clause for its complete meaning. The dependent clauses are categorized based on the function that they perform in the sentence. Today, we are going to learn the three most common ones amongst them, namely the noun clause, the adjective clause, and the adverb clause. The noun clause. A dependent clause that functions like a noun in the sentence and generally acts as a subject or a verb of the object is known as the noun clause. The second one, that is the adjective clause, is a dependent clause that acts as an adjective, qualifies a noun or a pronoun in a sentence, and usually comes after a noun in the sentence. The third one is the adverb clause. It is a dependent clause that acts as an adverb in a sentence and usually comes after a verb in the sentence. Now coming to the most important part of this grammar session, that is how to identify the type of clauses. For identifying the type of clauses, it is very important to be thorough with identifying the noun, adjective, and the adverb. Now, please have a look at this table carefully. It has the three parts of speech, that is noun, adjective, and adverb, and the questions associated with it. Now, we just need to analyze the given clause as an answer to these questions. In other words, what question from the table needs to be asked so that the answer is the given clause in the sentence. For example, many people hope that Canada can resolve its economic problem. In this sentence, the given clause is that Canada can resolve its economic problem. Now let's try to frame a question from the table to get this clause as an answer. Why many people hope? Or who many people hope? The first question makes sense, however, the clause is not an answer to this question, and the second question is grammatically incorrect and does not make any sense. Now let's put it as many people hope what? The answer to this question is that Canada can resolve its economic problem. As per the table, the question what is associated with a noun, hence the underlined clause is a noun clause. The second example, some people buy expensive cars simply because they can. In this sentence, the given clause is because they can. Now, let's try to frame a question from the table to get this clause as an answer. First question, what some people buy expensive cars, or what kind does some people buy expensive cars? Neither of the above questions make any sense, nor the underlined clause is an answer to these questions. The question, why do some people buy expensive cars? The answer to this question is because they can, which is a clause. Hence, as per the table, the question why is associated with an adverb. Hence, this would be an adverb clause. The books which are marked red in color are very expensive. In this sentence, the given clause which are marked red in color. Now let's try to frame a question from the table. What books are expensive, or what kind of books are expensive? Although the above questions give the underlined clause as the answer to the question, the questions are itself not grammatically correct. The correct format of the question is which books are expensive. The question clearly give an answer which are marked red in color are expensive. So as per the table, which is associated with an adjective, hence it's an adjective clause. That's all for today's grammar session. See you in the next video with a new grammar tutorial. Thanks for watching, and please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.